Welcome back to Free Dorks Plays
We're back.
Transformers.
We're here to fuck some robots.
Very good.
With a very phallic looking gun.
Meh.
I mean, it's kind of phallic looking.
It is kind of.
I mean, who's the guy the doctor or something that coined like the whole thesis of them being most long objects being phallic?
I feel like you're talking about Freud, but I don't
that's
know.
the one.
Yeah.
Freudian.
Yeah.
Don't get too cocky. I suspect we aren't alone.
Cloakers.
Hey, what was that?
Just hold the fire button.
Okay.
They'll eventually die.
Here's my question. They put Optimus in a regular ass prison cell, and they put this motherfucker in some sort of like energy cell.
We'll get you out.
I guess they figure because
Is the other guy more of a threat than fucking Optimus Prime?
well, Optimus isn't seen as like a he's a very humble character, but besides that, like he's not the kind of character that does anything to stand out until he becomes leader.
Alright.
So there's a chance that Optimus doesn't have any kind of notoriety with the Decepticons. Besides leading the Autobots that
Take more
freed
crabs.
Iacon. And again, that probably should be notoriety enough. Fucking crabs. I don't think I got that cloaker. Apparently I did.
Papew. Oh, that's not a...
No.
That's lame.
The clamps are up. Now, to deactivate that shield.
Okay.
Neat. Grenades.
I guess it's the same grenades I already have. Wait, what?
Fast ass motherfucker.
Fucking cloakers. I like fighting cloakers.
That's fair.
Fucking sneaky little bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it was a lot quicker when I was rescuing you guys. Cannon air raid, we're working here.
You weren't in a cage though, and we were by a window, Mr. Jet.
Crabs.
Hey, it's a dead crab though.
Crabs.
Dead crab. Coward. Can you two not be more useful? Saw you there, you bitch.
Papew.
Up you. What the fuck?
These guys aren't gonna make it easy for us, are they?
Roger that, Robro.
Robo? Are you serious?
Well, I can't just call you B all the time.
I'd rather just call him B.
Let's talk and more shooting.
I don't think I'd feel comfortable calling him Road Bro.
No.
Woo. The jet lad is free. And more cloakers gonna try and sneak up on me. Surprisingly not.
And then at the last second, cloakers.
I don't know, I really kind of like his design.
I spied the central control room
Yeah.
on my way in. From there,
What the fuck? Sides, how are you doing that?
I think it glitched.
Because he's a car, he's not a jet like this guy is.
Yeah, this is definitely glitching. Wow, that was a really intense elevator ride.
feel free to
was.
venture out on your own, sideswipe. No one will miss you. Just
It was full of drama and lots of suspense. Why are we getting shitty guns?
Pew. Pew.
Fuck you.
If it wasn't for the fact that I know it would take way too long, I would ask for an edit, at least one of the scenes where the gun noises were going off of just you and me going pew, pew.
Given how many rapid fire weapons are in this game, no thank you.
I know.
Because that gun alone is 32 bullets. Yeah. Just want gun.
You want gun?
Want gun. Want gun that is not awful.
Pew. I feel sick from eating so much now.
That's fair.
Ryan got butter tarts and Portuguese custard tarts, guys, and I've never had a Portuguese custard tart before, so I ate a butter tart and a Portuguese custard tart, and now I am not well. Which reminds me, we should go and get gravel at some point.
Yeah. See how often you feel nauseous.
Yeah.
Are you guys even hitting this guy? The entire idea is to shoot him in the back. He seems to be going after me 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Can you guys not shoot the big glowing spot? What?
Oh, nothing.
there. That console controls
Lord.
every cell in the prison.
Lort.
Lord.
Well, no. According to this, Zeta's locked down in a
That's okay, we'll go to Shoppers at some point. Like tomorrow, maybe. In the afternoon before you make dinner. So we can look at Gravol and the other stuff that I was going to get at the other Shoppers and then I forgot about.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Freedom restored. And diversion created.
Yeah, look at him go!
unauthorized deactivation. Alert.
I mean, you allowed some Autobots to be wandering your prison. I don't think it matters if it's authorized or not. I'm not like, okay, you can probably argue you can remove
Who
their...
was the big boy with the shield?
How about Brute?
Oh. Do you have to fight the big boy with the shield?
No.
Okay. That would have been some fucking bullshit if you did.
Keep moving! We got you covered!
I mean, I can kind of understand the argument, like, excuse me, that you could take away their weapons.
Yeah.
I don't get how you could take away the other guy's shield, though. How come he died so much faster than when I fight a Brute? All the freed Autobots are dead already. For I'm so glad the freed Autobots were so useful.
Wait, did they die already?
It's just Decepticons left.
Oh. So what's the point?
Just a mission objective.
But if you're supposed to protect them and lead them to safety.
No, it was just free them.
Oh.
Where we go from there is not important.
Oh, that's fine. So murder is totally okay.
Well, as long as I didn't murder them.
Later on this evening, would you be able to help me find my sewing stuff?
Sure.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do some sewing this week. I'm not gonna set up my machine yet because I wanna set that up in the kitchen. But we have to clear the boxes first. Sorry.
Alright, I have grenades.
That's completely random to video game stuff. So video games.
The video game.
You know what really disturbs me is just how many fucking like hentai and porn games there were on Steam.
I'm not surprised considering Steam.
VR hentai and porn games.
Again, I'm not surprised considering Steam
Well,
has
like-
given up on quality assurance.
I'm not either. It's more like, and like, just to be clear, I did not go looking for this content. It was like some Steam sale thing, and I went for like the lowest price stuff first. Because I'm always looking, like, because typically when you have like indie games and stuff, they're not going to be charging you like $79
No.
for a new game and stuff. So I always look at the cheaper stuff to see if there's anything really cool there. Because that's actually how I found this game that I really liked on the PS4. That's like all done in like ancient Greek pottery art style.
Okay.
Like the, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but
No, I think I've heard of what you're talking about.
yeah, so it's all done in that style, and it was a really, really good and fun game. And I found that because I went looking at the like lowest price stuff first. So in any case, I go looking at this fucking sale stuff, and all of the games are fucking like hentai porn games. And it's like, you know what? I get it. That's some people's thing. You know, and you are, as my husband or whatever, are very well aware that, you know, it's not exactly like that stuff is like new to me or whatever, because we've talked about that stuff before. I've consumed that kind of material at some point. But like, I feel like in a video game space, they shouldn't put that content where just anybody could see it. Especially because Steam doesn't actually do fuck all to check for people's ages or anything.
Actually, they do. If you click on a page, they will ask you to input your age if you don't have it linked to an account.
Well, yeah, you can, but you can lie. They don't actually
Yeah.
do anything to check for people's ages.
Well, to be fair, no site does.
Some sites will force you to upload ID.
But that's also a breach of...
Yeah.
Unless it's connected to the government, that can easily
That's
be...
more what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, like, adult content sites. I'm talking, you know. But in any case, it's like... I wish that there was more of a content block on stuff like that. And I think a lot of my concern for that comes especially from, like, the fact that I know, like, my little sister uses Steam now. And it's like, if she ever came across stuff like that, it would be not good.
No, but let's not forget that teenagers...
Well, she's not even 13 yet, though.
No, but as a society, teenagers are more sexually active than people want to admit that they are.
I know, but she also is 13, and she hasn't left the house in a year and a half, and that's not a thing for her.
That anyone knows of, though. Teenagers also have...
She's 12, hun.
I'm aware. But teens are not exactly privy to sharing that kind of information either.
I know, but I also know my little sister.
and just saying that it's not necessarily that she has no experience with it, is that she might just choose not to share it. We live in a world where people have regular access to all kinds of information, whether or not they should have access to it.
My point remains, though. I feel like stuff like that, there should be more heavy content locks on it. Online. Especially in, like, a gaming space like Steam. So that it's not, like, the first fucking thing that comes up when you're like, oh, here are these low-priced games.
Maybe all that they really need to do, or all that they really should have to do, is maybe just by default keep that stuff toggled off. So you'd have to go into your settings.
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest, a lot less people go into their settings than there are people who actually check what these settings do. Can I get in the turret? No. Turret? There we go. What are you talking about? Oh, the elevator's done. What an awkward angle.
Yeah.
Oh no, we have Vlad with rocket launcher. Wait, what? He has a rocket launcher on his hand, but no, let's fire them from his non-existent shoulder pads. I don't know how a truck is supposed to keep up with two little, like, sports cars kind of designs.
Yeah.
Oh. I think this truck handles very well. What the fuck, Bumblebee? It's a court-martial offense there, Bumblebee.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm not naive enough to think that, like, all of my little siblings are, like, you know, very innocent. It's just, I don't ever want to think about my baby sister like that.
Well, that's fair. I just mean...
I know what you mean.
Because of the ease of access to all kinds of information nowadays.
Yeah.
There's really no way to keep them, there's really no way to keep them from it.
I am going to be protecting our children from that information forever.
Maybe that's why some things do have their own, like, parental controls.
Yeah. No, I'm a firm believer in, like, educating, but, like, that kind of content, like, explicit content, I don't think people should have access to at a young age. Because it also sets, like, ridiculously unrealistic expectations for people. You know?
Oops, I was shot it.
But, like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
It's like... Because then boys expect women to look like this, and, you know, girls expect boys to have giant fucking wieners, and, you know... It's just not good for anybody in that situation.
I think the biggest problem with it is, especially because of the society we live in, like, North American society...
Yeah.
Nobody wants to talk about it, so it makes it harder for kids to really understand what is acceptable, what is...
Like consent and stuff like that.
Well, even just stuff with relates to, like, body image and that, like, what is...
regular bodies.
And what is built up for the sake of the material, etc.
Yeah. I think that's going to be super important when we have kids, like, to make sure they understand that that's not normal, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if and when they ever come across that content on their own, or if they choose to come across that content or whatever. I hate the way that the industry has, you know, or that industry in particular, like, yeah, you know what, it's great for some people, and like, you know, some women and men feel really empowered participating in that content, but like, it like creates body image expectations, it creates unrealistic expectations when it comes to like actual sex and stuff. Like, it's just absurd. Sorry, we've gone way off the base from, like, video games here.
Yeah, we'll see everyone in the next episode. That's a boss.
Neat.
Yeah, goodbye.